As admission seekers begin registration for the 2026 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has cancelled special concessions and registration allowed for people with albinism. JAMB explains that some people are using them to perpetrate malpractices. The board has asked faith-based organizations and institutions as well to disclose their status from the outset, saying pretending to be secular to attract applicants and later imposing religious rules is a form of deception. These were parts of the decisions arrived at on Saturday when the management of the board, led by the registrar, Professor Isa Koloyede, met with the commissioners for education in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, in Lagos.
The allowance we gave to Albino, we have withdrawn it now because we have seen what they did with Albino last year. We have over 7,000 people who are non-albinos and claim to be albinos. Some of them are blacker. They are blacker than myself. And they claim they are albino. Because the albino relaxes, when you pick albino, we relax the photograph for them. Some of the stringent measures were relaxed. And knowing that we are doing that, they now use that to relax that picture and bring in people to impersonate the candidates. That's what they do about this morphing.
Well, let's get more perspective to this development. Toladi Ujuri is chairman of the Lagos Albinism Association, and they're already reacting to this development. He joins me live in the studio. Mr. Ujuri, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
They said there are now black albinos infiltrating JAMB. Walk us through these concessions and what the cancellation means, how it affects genuinely persons living with albinism.
Well, let me start from persons with albinism. So, general persons with albinism, you have persons with ocular albinism. You've got persons with melanin, people who, as dark as you, who got very shaky eyes. So the albinism just affects their eyes.
So there are persons living with albinism who are dark.
Who are dark, who have melanin in their skin, in their hair. Okay. And you have persons who have oculotenous albinism. The lack of melanin affects the eyes, the skin. Someone like me, yes, we are under that category, oculotenous persons with albinism. So let's start from there. Does JAMB really understand who a person with albinism is? Obviously not. And is a person with albinism, even from the way JAMB refers to us, they don't have a proper understanding of persons with albinism. Language has evolved. Even the owners of the language are told that, oh, language has evolved. That's moving on. Persons with albinism, the word does not refer to us as albinos anymore. Moving on from there. Now you're talking about special privileges. He mentioned 7,000 people claim they are persons with albinism. So you know them. You know the figures. You know that 7,000 people. You have their NIN. Did you report them to the police? The ones you reported, how far has the case gone? And you came into town, came into Lagos, and decided to withdraw it. Did you even consult the albinism community?
We'll get to all of that. What are these concessions for?
The concessions, you register as a person with albinism when you take the pictures. Of course, the pictures pick you up. And well, they claim that some people used AI to change their the pictures. It's not so difficult to get persons with albinism. That is it. Then for persons with albinism, examination bodies, JAMB, WAEC, NECO, they give us a time plus half. Persons with albinism, the major problem is our sight. We've got very low vision, very poor eyesight. So you register as a person with albinism, you either pick the exam process convenient for you. Because at the CBT centers, the prints on the letterings, the fonts on the computer is usually very, very low. So most of the time, persons with albinism can't even read them. You can't even tweak it. You can't increase the fonts to large format. So that's why they gave us that concession. So, and all of a sudden, because some people decided to engage in criminal acts, we persons with albinism writing JAMB this year will suffer for it. No, I'm sorry, that won't happen.
So what's the immediate implication for persons in
The immediate implication is that if you are writing JAMB this year, and a person with albinism, there's no special concession for you. Either you can see it or not. That's automatic failure for you. So it's basically that, oh, because somebody stole last year, which I don't believe is true, because that happened last year. So because you're writing JAMB this year and you've got low vision, the person with albinism, you suffer for it. Yes, there'll always be problems. There'll always be challenges. But persons with albinism with low vision writing JAMB this year shouldn't be made to suffer for it.
What's your association's relationship with boards like JAMB look like over the years? Do they carry you along when policies like this?
JAMB did not carry us along. In this, JAMB did not carry, they did not at all carry us along. Even when we had issues last year, because if you roll back the last year's exam where they had a lot of what they refer to as glitches, we had those problems. Even years past, we still had that problem. But we have a sizable community. We have a relationship with the state government. But JAMB as a body did not come to the grassroots to talk to people, to explain to them, and to even inform them that this is what we want to do. And we did not have that conversation.
What recommendations are you proposing?
Is for JAMB to take it back, prosecute the so-called 7,000 people, good look for them, pass them on to the police, and get people who are persons with albinism who are writing JAMB this year, register them properly and give them the concession. Those persons writing JAMB this year, persons with albinism, should not pay for the lapses of JAMB and the lapses in the system. No.
Has the Albinism Association formally reached out to JAMB?
Yes, I have. And they said they'll get back to me.
Okay.
And till now, they haven't.
Well, you're optimistic that this is going to be resolved?
Sure, of course, that will be resolved. That's a sure deal. Because, like I said earlier, persons with albinism writing JAMB this year would not pay for the sins of the criminals of last year. No, it's not. That's not fair.
Talani Ojiro is Chairman, Lagos Albinism Association. Thank you so much for talking.
Thank you very much for having me.
We'll also be talking to someone from JAMB on our news.